Let me see you. Oh. Tell me you love me.
I love you.
Oh my God. Tell me again.
I love you.
Oh. Tell how much do you love me?
I love you.
All right, it's around 5 in the morning right now, 5 a.m. We've been up for about an hour, me and Carter here. And we're about to head to the stave mill to get more wood because the calls have flooded in the last couple of days where this storm is coming in, this winter storm. So the temperature really dropped today too. It's pretty cold right now. But we're heading to the stave mill. I got a big load and sold it yesterday. I didn't get any footage of that. I was just trying to get it done. And there were lots of people in and out yesterday, so I figured if I go early today, I can probably, I'm not gonna split it, I'm just gonna get a big load. And we built this headache rack back there. You probably can't see it right now. Nothing special, just a couple used 2x6s that Ronald gave me. And I put some brackets on a couple of them and then put some screws in them. But that'll protect the window and we'll be able to get a bigger load. But so what I'm planning to do is get at least 2 big loads today, which is around $400 worth of wood for me. I've got around 8 people that are wanting wood right now, and another one messages a day, and I look for the calls to continue to come in like that. So very happy with that. So today may be a $400, $500 day for us, we'll see. But we're heading that way now, and once we get there, we'll kind of update as we go. Here it comes, the storm. Hopefully it don't get too bad while we're out. I told Carter after we get this first load, if it starts getting too bad, I'll have to leave him home. So I'll go out in it, but I won't have him out in it. But it's snowing pretty good right now. Here we are. It looks like we're the only ones here right now. That's kind of what I was hoping. When it gets crowded in here, it's hard to get much done, honestly. I'm wondering what the wood's gonna look like, because this place runs throughout the night as well. So I'm wondering if there's gonna be any good wood back here or not. We'll see.
Oh yeah, looks like there's a lot.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Much more than yesterday. Yes, good. There's a whole pile there. So we'll have this to ourselves, really. Okay, so I bought this thing from Lowe's last night. This light here. And it's pretty bright, as you can see. I'll show you here what it'll look like. So that way I could work out here in the dark. And it is snowing pretty, as you can see. Starting to stick actually, so see, oh yeah, see what it does for me? There comes a truck right there. Split some of these in half, I believe. It's about too heavy though. Whoa.
Here's a couple good ones right here on top.
Huh?
Them two right there, some good ones.
Yeah.
If you want me to help you load them on there, I'll help you load a couple of them.
Oh, yeah. I appreciate it, sir. I'm gonna fill this whole bed up with them. I'll just split them in half and load them. I appreciate it. Yeah. You like those slabs?
Yeah, I mean, of course, this anyway, but I hate to see somebody cutting on here and stuff.
This is the most wood I've seen there for the last few days.
Yeah, me and you both. I've been over here twice and didn't made dry run both times.
I said if we wouldn't have came early like this, this probably wouldn't be here.
Yeah, well, that old boy in that dump truck, old Joe Wallace, he comes in there.
I just built that rack on behind my window yesterday because I didn't want to bust it up.
Yeah. I've knocked a few back glasses out myself.
Yeah, I've done a couple.
back in the day.
It's easy to do, ain't it?
Oh yeah. Usually the helpers did it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got one guy coming today. He's got a 50-wheel trailer, 16 foot long. It'll hold about probably about 3 good loads, 3.5, maybe something like that.
What, a trailer?
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to have one. I had more than one of them. I sold them. I need to get me another one.
My son's got, he's got 2 of those dump trailers.
Those are handy.
Yeah.
Well, there's one down, but I've still got to get it home and split it. So we're heading that way right now. It'll probably be daylight within the next 30 minutes. But so I'm taking it home right now. I plan to split it there and then take it right on to somebody. I've got somebody that wants it now, and about 7 other loads to deliver to. So it's gonna be a busy day. That's why I'm getting started so early. Starting to snow.
Okay.
All right, so we just delivered that load to that guy. So originally he was wanting to trade me a kayak for a big load of wood, which is $200 for me, but I kind of told him that I didn't really have a lot of use for a kayak, which I wouldn't mind trying that out, but it's winter right now anyways, and I'd rather have the money than a kayak. But I've got many more to sell right now, many more loads. I'm actually going to do 2 more today at least, try to, Lord willing. Plan to do 2 more regular truckloads and maybe more, and then I've got more for tomorrow too, and possibly the next day even. So I'm pretty covered up in work right now, but that little trailer, it's nothing special by no means. It's not really a wood hauler, but he asked out of nowhere, he said, could you use a little trailer? And he sent me that picture, and I asked him, I said, do the tires hold air and everything? So if nothing else, I can use that for stuff around the lawn, you know. I can haul little things here and there, and or whatever. And I can also haul more wood with it too. I'm not sure how that little thing will do on the interstate really. So we're gonna take the back roads, 'cause I'm not positive how well that thing will do on the interstate. But, and then we're heading back to the stave mill again to get another big load today. So we've been going at it quite a bit today. Still pretty early, so we got quite a bit of time still left to do stuff, but I'm hoping at least to get these other 2 loads. That's my goal, because I've got more for tomorrow. So, and we'll probably go back early morning tomorrow again, because when you go in there like that, there's more wood and not so many people. So that's the whole reason I bought us those little head lights, headlamp, or whatever you call them. We're heading home right now to drop this trailer off, and then we're gonna head back to the stave mill for another one. All right, so we got that trailer home, and it had some fenders with it that he gave me, and some little side planks that went on it, and little rails So I got home just now and I unloaded that. Well, we detached the trailer and then unloaded that stuff, and now we're heading back to Moorhead to the stave mill again. And I'm probably going to do like I did this morning. I'm probably not going to completely split it there. I'm probably just going to kind of have it and quarter it the round so they're easier to handle, because these oak rounds are very heavy to handle. And then load them and then come back here home, split both loads up, and then take them on. Because they're both in my county, Montgomery County. One is actually just right down the road here from me. So I'll just bring them home to my place and split them there. It's a lot easier sometimes like that than it is there. I'd prefer to split it before I load it, but there they have so many people in, probably especially this time of day, that it's not the easiest thing to do sometimes. So like the other day when I was there, I got really delayed because of the dump trucks that came in, and one of the workers kind of came back there, because me and another guy were back there in our pickups getting it. And I asked him if he could come in between us to fill those dump trucks up, and he said, I'm not going to try it. So pretty much made it obvious they wanted one of us to move, so I told him I would. But when I did that, it ended up taking me another hour and a half or so probably before I was able to get wood. And I met another person there that said they watched this on YouTube. He approached, I can't remember exactly what he said. I think he said something to the nature of, it's interesting running into you because I've been watching you on YouTube and that's how I found out about this place, something to that nature. But his name was Derek, and Derek was a very friendly guy, and I think he said him and his wife have a YouTube as well, and he even offered me to use his trailer if I ever need it, which is very friendly of him, you know, very nice of him. I love meeting people like that. But it's neat because I've met about 5 people. I did not expect that. I've met about 5 people now that watch us on YouTube there at that stave mill, so it's been very interesting. I really like that aspect of it, meeting people there. But yeah, we're heading back. It's been a long day today already. It's probably around 1:30 or 2 right now, and been going at it since we got up around 5 this morning and got at the stave mill around 6. It was dark when we got there, and got that big load, delivered it, got the trailer, got it home, and now we're heading back out to get another big load. So what this would come out to for me is $400 worth of firewood. And I have more to sell after this as well. So a $400 day is a pretty good day to me. I'm happy with that. But yeah, we're heading back to the stave mill. I was talking with Derek about it, and he was asking me if I made decent doing this. And yeah, I have. But there's been times too to where it's been slow, without a doubt. So firewood is something that you have to build your customers on, and really advertise on, and do well and do good on it. And having the right equipment can definitely increase your sales as well. Like a dump truck for one would just make it so much easier to get this wood. You see me how I'm doing it. I'm going and getting just a truckload, you know, so I'm getting around $200 worth of wood, when with a trailer or a dump truck I could go there and get $600 worth of wood probably. So it could be so much more profitable. But and I told him that yeah, I've made $600 a day doing this, and I have before. But that's not all the time either for me personally, by any means. There's been times too to where there wasn't a sale at all that day. So but you can be very busy, as I've said. Other guys on there have talked about they made $50,000. I believe that. I could definitely see that a year, which is pretty good, especially if you're just doing that during the winter, you know. But anyways, we're heading that way now, and once we get there, I'll update. We're going to go ahead and get another load, Lord willing, and hopefully it's not too crowded there. So, and then come back, split it up, and take it on. Turned out to be real nice. There's a round right there, look.
What? Tiny though.
Nobody back here don't look like.
Yeah, baby.
Well, it looks pretty empty right now. That's a good thing. Just hopefully there's some wood here. Where they piled that big stuff on top here, it's been hard to get good wood. But this morning when I came, because throughout the night they keep bringing dumpster fulls back here and dumping them, there's quite a bit of wood. I can tell right now that pile is much smaller right though. So we'll see what we can get here. And I'm probably not going to bust it completely up. I'll just split it. Well, I don't know. It just depends. It doesn't look like there's a whole lot of good stuff here, honestly. Doesn't look like there's a whole lot here. There's one. It looks like they recently dumped a dumpster there. And so we'll back up to that, see what we can get out of it. I'm not leaving without a big load. When I come, I'm coming for wood. I ain't making this trip for no less than $200. And actually with that rack that I made on there, we're now able to fit, I would guess, probably closer to $220 worth of wood rather than just $200 worth. Just from putting those little 2x6s across my window, because I can pile it up much higher there now, we're able to fit around $220 worth of wood or so, something like that. So I'm kind of just going to skim through these scenes of me splitting everything. Y'all have seen me do it many times if you watched. And I love putting videos of just hand splitting too. I love hand split myself. I love to watch other people hand split, especially if they know what they're doing with an axe, good axemanship. And in white oak, it's not as good to display that axemanship because this wood right here is so tough and stringy that it's really the best thing to do with it. Just traditional, straight down, putting a little stank on it, splitting. And that's what you got to do with this stuff. So anyways, we're going to get out here now and get another big load. So as some of you others said that were coming here, the pickings are slim lately. It looks like they dumped that recently, a dumpster load. And I mean, there's some stuff over there I can dig out. Like I'm getting a load one way or another. But look at all this over there that they're not letting you get to. I mean, if they would just clear this out, it wouldn't take them, with that machinery they got, it would not take them long to just clear that. Then people could go back there at least. But the way they've got this set up, I don't know. It's a mess. I don't want none of that. It's all covered in dirt and rocks, and it's huge, nasty, dirty wood, hard to deal with, hard to split, hard to handle. Just not good stuff, really. Just not good. I don't think anybody hardly wants it. Two guys pulled in just now, one with a dump trailer, one in a truck, and they both left. So I'm kind of glad because it's all there is really right here, and I'm planning to get probably about every bit of that. I'll come here, then we'll have to move. So we're just gonna try to be in and out pretty quick. Like within 30 minutes to an hour if we can.
20, 30 hours. 20, 30 hours.
Since I just added those 2 planks there, I can stack it all the way up to them now. Before I was kind of angling it that way and angling it this way. Now I can stack it all the way up, which I mean I would stack it and do that. But now I can throw these in there. Like the last load that I did this morning was the biggest load I've done yet. It made one of the big loads for me, and it also made, I actually have probably another quarter of a truckload there as well. So worked out really good. Look at that. All right, here we go. This is the last one for the stave mill day. Huge load, as you've seen there. So today we've got $400 worth of wood for me from here, worth of wood. And you know, like I said, one went to that little trailer, and I'm fine with that because the guy was wanting the wood. And originally he was wanting to trade a kayak for it, and he seemed to need the wood. I think he said he was some sort of, he worked with a church or something like that, somewhere or another. So I'm glad to get the wood to him, and that little trailer will come in use for me in more ways than one, Lord willing. But anyways, $400 worth of wood out there today. Now I got to get it home. The only thing is I'm losing daylight, and so I've got to get it home, split it, and then deliver it. So one of the loads is right down the road there. I believe I can definitely do that one today. The other one I'm not so sure about, but we'll see. That hitch that I had on there, I usually don't have a hitch on this truck because I don't pull trailers, but I had a hitch on there with the ball, you know, a 2-inch ball, and it's sticking out pretty far. And I went to throw one of those big oak rounds in there, and man, I banged my shin into that thing hard, and it is bruised and sore now. You know, when you get lightheaded, if you do something like that, it's kind of what happened. I kind of got lightheaded, felt a little faint. You ever do something like that, like just that kind of real intense pain, or sharp pain or whatever, and it kind of makes you lightheaded? That's kind of what happened there. But yeah, you got to watch those. I've done that in the past before when I used to pull trailers a lot, because I pulled trailers for years during lawn care and landscaping. And you know, I've pulled many big semi-trailers now as well. I've pulled reefers, 53 footers, 48 footers. I've pulled box trailers, and I pulled a lot of utility trailers and dual axle trailers, single axle trailers. I've pulled them all around. I would say all. Like I said, we're losing daylight. Anyways, we're heading that way and gonna split this and then try to get at least one load to a customer. If the other customer is willing to receive it at night, I'm fine with doing that too, because I delivered one the other night. Me and Carter did in the dark.
Yeah,
I've done quite a few like that. Yeah, and we bought us those headlights, so those are very handy. So tomorrow morning we're planning to go back around 5 a.m., maybe even a little earlier, because it's a good time to go. But during the day it can get pretty hectic in there. Right here it is. So this is the second big one from the stave mill, and I'm going to unload it right here. And $400 worth of wood taken from the stave mill. So pretty good day. Pretty happy with that. Then tomorrow we're going to be there early again, doing it again. So. So with that rail, just with those two 2x6s that I added there, it made it to where I'm hauling quite a bit more wood, because I can stack it up quite a bit more with these big chunks without having to split it all into little pieces, because you get in people's way when you're there, and then it slows you down because they want you to move so they can load people. But earlier I did a big load, and I had that left over after doing a big load from one of these. So now one of these is about $220 worth of wood for me around it. So that's pretty good in one trip. And I could take that little trailer over there. I'll put it over there for now. I could take it, and I may do that even. And it might could hold another truckload. But in the future, I'm wanting either a dump truck or a bigger trailer. That's the plan. Trying to split this stuff. Phone's about to die on me again, so I'm not gonna be able to get all this footage. I got almost $200 worth split right here. I've got this pile left here. It won't take long, but it might get dark on me. I don't know what it is, if it's my diet or what, but I'm losing weight, but I can definitely go longer without stopping now. Like even now, I'm not tired. I haven't took a break yet. So I've been doing this. Not saying that bragging. I'm thankful to see the good results of the diet, and no doubt doing this a lot, you know. All right, I was just got done a little bit ago. I was recording all this footage, but my phone died. I'm about to turn this headlight on. Me and Carter got some of these yesterday, and they're really handy. This morning when we went to a stave mill around 5:30, 6 a.m., something like that, they really came in handy. But I just want to show you what I got done just now. Carter's over there splitting too. We've been splitting in the dark for the last 10 minutes. There's a pole light right there, so that helped some, but we got it done. So this is the amount of wood that I got split here. So altogether, I split today, well, and this. So there's that little bit, and then this whole load I got split, except for there's one really knotted piece right there, and I left it. It's knots on both sides, but so all together today we got $400 worth split, $400 worth of firewood split, $400 worth of firewood loaded, $400 worth of firewood unloaded, and $200 worth of firewood delivered. And now tomorrow I've got 2 more to do. And Carter's making him a little pile over here too. You can see it. See, he's getting better. He did all this, I think. Was there some pieces here from me earlier?
Yeah, just a few over there.
Few, but most of these are you, ain't they?
Yeah, all of them.
So most of this is him. He's been over here swinging his axe that he got from Rick right there. I like that axe a lot too.
Thank you, Rick.
But yep, plenty of wood split today. Like I said, $400 worth split, and $400 worth loaded, unloaded. We drove quite a bit today, delivered, picked up our trailer that's over there now. And so all in all, it's a very productive day, and tomorrow, Lord willing, we'll do the same. But there's the pile that I've got. It's a pretty good pile of wood, plus what's in the bed there. So now that I've got those rails on there, or that little headache rack thing I made, I can fit even more wood. Actually, over a $200 load, a little over. Probably about $220 worth. But I just now split that when I got home. I split for probably 10 minutes in the dark. But I wanted to get it done because both these are supposed to be delivered. One is for sure tomorrow morning. The other one maybe tomorrow morning or evening. I'm not sure. And then I've got another big one to do too. And I think even some more truckloads. So I'm pretty booked right now on firewood. I've been getting calls left and right. And I'm very thankful for it. Very blessed. A lot of wood there split. Thankful. Very thankful. About ready to go in?